Hello everybody and welcome back to Fenton Forest Farm with me, CWATTYESO, here on this lovely sunny morning here in game. It's nice. Got some work done last night off of camera very quickly. Got the fields that we harvested, field 13 and field 11, got them ploughed or cultivated depending on what they needed. I'll switch this off now. I've been loading this up ready to make my next batch of pig food. I haven't squished it yet, but I've got quite a bit of pig food actually in the silo, it turns out, so I'm not in any rush to do that. So let's have a look, let's see where we are. Looking at the animals, got a bit of slurry to maybe get rid of. From the piggies, I can go and do that quick. Might then set the man runner on the task of taking slurry up to the BGA for me. Would make a little bit more sense, wouldn't it? How's our fields looking? Anything want harvesting? Field 6 does. And field 9 does. Ooh, big harvesting jobbies needed there. That's oats again on field 9, so we need to take harvester from here and harvester from over here, don't we? To go get those done. Get this slurry tipped in here. And then I'll let the cosplay guy just take the silo contents up to the BGA and get all that delivered for me. Get us to make a bit of money. Just about do nicely. This will empty the pigs and then we'll be well on our way. Lovely morning, a little bit foggy to start with, but all in all, it's looking very nice. What could I also be doing? I did a bit of fertilising on field 13. I need to go back and retouch that up because looks like the worker that I hired had a bit of an issue with the interrogator. So I shall go and do that. When opportunity presents itself, then I need to get that field cultivated. Or just seed it. That'll give me 2-stage fertilisation. Alright, slurry's been delivered. Good. Alright, I'll just turn this guy around a bit. Get him in a position where he's ready to do the course I want. So he's going to do crane transport, he's going to do... it's all the way down here, isn't it? Slurry to BGA, you're going to do slurry. And he should be able to do the whole course now without ever needing to stop. So he'll be good. Right, we need... not you, or you. Aha! This will be, I can quickly do this field because he is full of manure. I have refilled him. Field 13 just so happens to be down here. This looks like he's missed a couple of bits on the edges. And this was a normal worker. I didn't bother using Courseplay for this. Just tasked a normal worker because I figured it's a square field. He can't mess it up. Although some of the trees are a little bit on the close side. Not gonna lie. This guy's missed a great chunk here, look. I wonder if he's reacted to that building. He's probably seen that as something he could run into. So he's gone, I'm not doing that. Drive down here. I'm not sure if he's done the edge all the way or not down here. I think he got so far down and then he stopped because I think these trees kind of blocked him a little bit. So yeah, he stopped halfway down here, look. He didn't complete all the way to the field edge. May have to reshape this field a little bit. Either that or remove some trees. I'll leave you guys to decide on what you want me to do. Do you want me to remove trees or do you want me just to reshape the field? Leave your answers in the comment section down below. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and remember to click that like button. And also, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Although at this point, there's probably no one watching the video. Because my analytics, my YouTube analytics are telling me that the average time that people are now watching these Fenton Forest videos is about 1 minute 51 seconds. Which means interest in the series is probably starting to wane off a bit now, which is usually an indicator that it's probably getting close for me to call it a day here on the farm and say start looking for where I go next, what map I play next after this one. Maybe switch things up a bit. Right, so this field's been cultivated. Boom. He's on fertilising. Force generation, field 11. He's going to do a headland. He's going to do 2 should be enough. We'll set him down a bit. And we'll go stock horse first waypoint. Off you go. Toodle pip. So yeah, I was looking at the video performance over the weekend. I know this last weekend I only uploaded 1 video each day. There was a reason for that. The fact that I had a couple of days and some hospital stuff and that to deal with, which meant I couldn't really get a lot of stuff recorded, and I didn't want to go days without having anything uploaded. I just basically spread the videos out a little bit. I didn't do 2 uploads per day at the weekend, which meant there was only 1 video each day for people to watch, which means people should have been absolutely banging on to them. But the views and the view duration of each person who viewed the video were very, very poor. The poorest they've been. And normally this series is pretty good. This has been one of my most watched series, most viewed, with people watching, spending the most time watching. So perhaps it's got to that stage where people are like, we want to see something that's new. So it could be that in a couple of episodes' time I bring an end to the series, unless people want to see anything else done here on this map, or the viewing numbers start to go up, and the amount of time that people are watching the video. It's not so much just people clicking on the video, it's actually people clicking on the video and watching the video, sitting there and watching it. You know, if I upload an hour-long video and I have 5 people view it, then my view duration should be 5 hours, because each person should watch the whole video. If I get 5 views on an hour video and the watch time is 1 minute 51, then that means that those people aren't watching the video. Right, so we're up here on field 9. So we'll see what I do. I don't know what map I would move to after playing this one, though. That's the only thing. Not... Right, so we're going to do field work, course generation. Let's do 12 metres, field 9, headlands. Let's do... more headlands clockwise. Start working on headland passes. Let's do smooth. Let's do spiral. Generate course, which should be nicey nice. Now, what I also do is remember to activate this myself and go start course at waypoint. And you'll go off and do that quite happily. So he's going to do the oat harvest for me. He'll get quite full, but not as full as matey boy who's going to be doing the soybean. So I'll bring the distinction down to field 4. Ready for this one. Let's bring the other New Holland down now as well. Brought the digester over as well, the digestate sprayer. Figured we ought to have the bigger of the two out here. I haven't got to go too far for this, thankfully, but I'm going to start somewhere where it's a bit wider. Maybe along the top here. Hold him. Blink. Fold that up. Can't remember if I did that or not on the last one. Right, so you're going to do field work. You are going to do course generation. We'll do 12. We'll do field 4. Around headlands. Again, we'll do 4 headlands. Start working. Field centre will be spiral. Manually do a bit of starting on this. Right, drive course, off you go. A little bit close to the corner, really. Shouldn't really start them that close to the corner, but I did. Right, so he's going to go off and do that. The other one will get full. He's delivered his first load. Excellent. Right, we're going to need a truck or 2 up at the field 9. So we'll take this guy. I want to beat the man truck if I can. Yay! So we've got a big soybean harvest coming in on field 4 and 6, which will go to the silo. We'll go down to the farm before I decide where I'm going to sell that at a later time. One of the things I'm also going to do is do a bit of focus shifting. I've messed up. Overshot my turn. Can get back to field 9 a different way. Plant some of the rarer crops now out on the get the sugar cane once that's harvested. I'm not going to wait. I'm not going to do a third sugar cane harvest. I've decided that will get ploughed, and field 2 will get put back into normal crops on the farm. Cotton will disappear off field 5 after the next harvest. That will get put out onto one of the main farms, one of the other fields. I think I've already planted it on field, is it 16? The one up in the top northeast corner of the map? I think that's where I put it, but we'll check. I'm going to go up there, I'm going to do cotton harvesting a bit differently next time, certainly on that field. Probably get rid of my little cotton. I'm not going to do bales of cotton anymore, I'm going to do it loose. Excellent stuff. Right, so he's gone over there. I'm just going to get off the field out of the way. Comes back on, park him up. We need the distinction now. You reckon you've finished? Does it look like you've finished? There's some shocking patches again, son, where you've kind of not fertilised properly. shocking. Cosplay's getting worse. Cosplay is definitely getting worse. Also, something I'm thinking of doing, maybe on my next map, my next series, would be not to use Cosplayat all. I'm not even going to bother installing it. And what led me to that conclusion was the fact I played multiplayer for the first time this weekend on a server with other people. Oh yeah. And there was no, in fact actually, there was little in the way of mods. It was all pretty much just vanilla stuff, vanilla game stuff. And I thought that would be absolutely horrendous to play. I thought to myself, oh, playing with all the vanilla vehicles with their limited capacities and powers and speeds and stuff like that, it would be a nightmare. But actually, it was a heck of a lot of fun playing multiplayer. Now, I don't know if I could do a multiplayer series, because obviously I don't know enough people myself to do multiplayer, but I might set up a map on a multiplayer on a server. Bit there, I've missed. There we go, that'll do. I'm gonna leave him parked over here for the minute. I'll take him back over to, in fact, well, there's no point leaving him over here. Home's not that far away, is it? I'll take him home. Right. Right, we need to unload the soybean man, I think. Anyway, we'll park this guy back in the shed. You can see I put a load of buildings in down here, look. Store tools and equipment in. Got my bradle over here. My lime spreader. Shifted that over here for these guys to use. I've got a new one for down on my farm, the main farm. I'll show you in a bit actually. Need some soybeans unloading. So yeah, I'm probably going to have a look. I don't know quite what to do next series. Like I say, multiplayer would be nice, especially if I could get some other people on the map. And if there are channel subscribers that want to be part of that experience, that would be great. I could even set up a Discord so that people can, obviously we can get all the voice chat in the game and recorded on the videos as well. That wouldn't be too much of a problem to do. That could be quite fun. And then obviously I can jump on the server, record my videos, and people will get included in the videos as I'm recording them, sort of thing. You know what I mean? It's something to think about. Like I say. But as I say, I'm not sure what map I would go to next. And what map I would probably play on. Wants to be something nice like this map, because this map's been quite good. It's been very accessible field-wise. You know, the layout of it's been pretty good. You know, it's pretty good. Stevie's done an excellent job on this. So another map like this with good fields and easy to get about. I don't want anything too hilly and lumpy and bumpy and stuff like that. I'm not interested in that sort of stuff. I'll be quite honest. I need to find my tractor again, because the other fella's full and he's all the way up there this time. So we can go do that. He's done well though, he's nearly finished all his other bits and bobs. He'll soon be working his spirals. Now the only thing is, as I discovered the other day, by doing spirals, having started the headlands off like this, when he does spirals, the pipe will always be in the crop. That's just, sadly, how it kind of does, Courseplay does it. I don't know if the programmers can do anything about that, the devs, whether they can change that up. So if you start headlands clockwise, it knows when it switches from headlands to up and down rows to turn the harvester around and work the opposite way. So again, it keeps the pipe outside the crop. Right, we've got a lot of oats. Where can we sell oats? That are going to be good prices. Port Northwest is going up in price. Port Northwest is a good shout. It's nearby. In fact, it's very close. It's just down this road, isn't it? It's just... I can get rid of these oats. Make some money. Because I do need to purchase another piece of equipment. Because obviously now I've relocated the 2 combines. The 2 New Hollands. I haven't got a combine harvester down on the main farm. Oh yeah. I'm lacking in that front. I need to get a new harvester for the main farm. Bought headers. I've got a corn header and I've got a normal header, grain header, already bought, sat at the shop, waiting for me. I just need to buy the harvester. And they've been sat there a while. They've been sat there with me truck, keeping me truck company, because I still haven't been fetched that yet either. So that's something else I'll have to do. That's another point in time. So yeah, I actually spent the whole of Sunday from about midday onwards till about 6 PM in the afternoon playing on a multiplayer server. And it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. So I've signed up on for the guys to hopefully play again this Sunday. And what I'll try and do is record it. I did record this Sunday's multiplayer footage, however I didn't get the Discord chat going into the you know, into the recording channel, so I will have to do that as well at some point. It just means me pressing a button on me voice meter software to change the where the Discord audio goes to. I had it going to me headphones, but I didn't have it going to me main audio channel, so it didn't get captured. I suppose I could have put it into the mic channel, couldn't I? Output it to the microphone channel, and then it would be recorded. All the voice audio would be recorded. So I'm going to have a play around and have a think about how to do that, but yeah. It might be a nice idea to do a multiplayer server as my next Let's Play series. See how the farm progresses and how everyone does without me. Minimalistic mods, maybe not so many of Stevie's. Because obviously for people to be able to play and join the server, they're going to have to be able to download the mod. So they're probably not going to want to download my entire mod folder, which is about 14 gigabytes at the minute. I've got like, I think 712 mods in my mod folder. Yeah, people probably don't want to do that, do they? So, I'll have to pick my mods very carefully. Minimalistic mods. don't know if we could use growth control on the server, although that might not, people might not like that too much, because if they're not going to be able to fast forward time on the server, because only I will, as the admin, will be able to control game speed and stuff like that, they might find the slower growth rates to be a bit... I've enjoyed it as a single player, because obviously it makes it a bit more realistic, the fact I'm not harvesting, I'm not planting a field and harvesting it more or less in the same day. You know, it's a little bit more realistic, definitely. Takes a while for certain crops to grow. This will pretty much fill this bin this time, I think. Finish him off in the back. Right. Move off to the field out the way, out off to the side. So these fields are working quite well. Not going to have to do any reploughing or anything like that on these fields by the looks of it, which is always handy. Oh, we need to do potatoes on field 14. That's just tipped over. That's interesting. How do I do that? Potato harvester's one of these, isn't it, down here? This one does me potatoes. I can just drive up here to field 14. My potato harvester is gonna harvest potatoes for me. First time we've done a harvest on this field. That should hopefully do me a course. Which I probably just need to shift slightly. I might as well harvest this myself. A worker for this. I will do, however, is get rid of that annoying course plate, no course loaded message. do this edge myself, because obviously it would mean shifting the course, and I don't really want to do that. Help it. Start using the guidance steering a bit more. Potato harvest. Gonna need another truck to unload this one. The R10 needs to be unloaded too. Right. Which one? Mr. Oates. Hall and Oates needs to be unloaded. Just decided to lift up and turn off. Field, just in case. He shouldn't come out this far doing spirals, but you never quite know. Yeah. Oats. Mr. Soybeans must be getting close to getting full, I would have thought. If not him, I know I am. No more space to place pallets at chickens, eggs. Right, take these to the main farm, get them stashed, and then we'll be back. And I need to carry on with the potatoes. This is what would make multiplayer quite an enjoyable prospect. In fact, you can delegate tasks like this. You can have someone running trailer service. There's no more space for, what does it say, chickens? For exit chickens, alright. That's something we can maybe look at fixing at some point. Back to field 6. Careful, obviously not to crash into Mr. Man. He's running along quite happily for me. Covers off. Of course. I can't just tab to the vehicle, can I? Bit more potato harvesting. This is how I would like Courseplay to do spirals. You know. Probably ought to unpark this while I think about it. It makes it life a bit more easier for me if I do that. No. Have a look, see how we can do this. Go find whichever harvester it is that's full. The one behind me. I'm not going to get a lot in here. And you're going to get 20,000 litres because he's already full. The trailer's about full. So we'll take this guy off, get him sold at Port Northwest. Jane a million miles away. He'll finish by the time I get back. What I would have liked, actually thinking about it, what my next map, what I would have liked my next map to have been, I would have loved it to have been like Welker Farms or something like that. Whoa! Okay, that sign has a massive collision box. So I'll tell you what, it's nice that it's a lot cooler today as well here in the UK, here in England. After the scorching hot Easter weekend we've just had, it's a little bit cooler today. There was just a big gust of wind coming through my window and it was like, oh, that's nice. I mean, put it this way, this weekend was so hot and scorching, I was immediately searching the internet looking for portable air conditioning units, thinking about what I'm going to get for my room this year to help me throughout the summer when I'm recording and that, because I'm baking in this room. I was baking Saturday and Sunday. Sunday was the worst. Easter Sunday, as I say, I was playing Farming Sim for the whole afternoon on that server and I was roasting. At one point I reached over to grab one of me Easter eggs to have a bit of a sugar fix, and the Easter egg had basically turned into a deflated football in the box. It was like Play-Doh. I'm not gonna, it was like, whoa. It was like plasticine. It had gone melted, but it hadn't like completely liquefied. He's still running around, so he's still quite happy at this point in time. Me taking 20,000 litres out of him probably was a good thing. Get this guy unloaded. And I think he should be able to finish off the whole field then. I need the distinction next. Grab Mr. Soybeans. I must have got the number of headlands right, because I've noticed even though these two guys are doing spirals, they are actually doing spirals with the pipe on the right side. So you probably have to get the right number of headlands selected, don't you, when doing this? Back to doing more potatoes. Pick that bit up that I missed. Good, just rock along down here, get to the end, pipe up. Could really bring the other truck and trailer down, shouldn't I? Load this. Mr. Miyagi's doing his farming. That's the point. When does Cobra Kai Season 2 come out on YouTube? I need to go and download it. That's on my priority to-do list this week. Cobra Kai Season 2. Hammer off again. Doing another run. Doing our tattoos. Doing our tattoos. Roper. One. Harvester that's finished. Go and unload him in a second. And then that can be it for today, really. I'll have to carry on and get this field finished. Leaving part there for a second. Let's go find which of the harvesters it is. It's this fella. Load him. Sell him. Driver. Click horse. Pushing him out of the way for the moment. We will fold him. Take this, deliver it, and then I can use this to unload the potatoes, can't I? As well. Again, Port Northwest. Oh, the other harvester wants to be unloaded too now. Mr. Soybeans. While this guy's unloading in here. That makes sense. A bumper episode today. Extinction. A harvester. So he'll fill the first bin, and then he'll start filling the second bin. Come on now. He can go off on his way. Be out of his way. Right. So he's doing that. Alright, we'll drive down to the potato harvester with this, so I've got something to unload potatoes into. And this is going to be the end of the episode, everyone, because it is just gone over an hour now, so I don't want to make it any longer than that. So thank you for those of you who have watched today's episode. I certainly hope you've watched more than 1 minute and 51 seconds of it. As I say, if you have, please go ahead, click that like button. Feel free to comment, share this video wherever you see fit, and of course, if you're not a subscriber, click the subscribe button. I've been CWATTYESO. This is the Fenton Forest Farm map by Stevie. It is goodbye for now.